Still October 10th, 2023. A lot happened today. I had men come up to me and they said, Will got caught stealing. They've caught Will stealing. They also caught him doing the first month of the case espionage. Espionage is selling government technology or cases or information. You do realize where those two big fat blonde girls showed up. They look like twins, big chest. In Louisville in 19, I'd seen them in 18. They showed up here in 19. Said that they grew up with nothing, so I'd have nothing. I don't know them from Adam. That's sick. That's like that Andrew Arabic and Ravenna that said that he hurt people because he hurt inside and wanted them to hurt. Okay? They were part of the big truck guys that are the human traffickers that were here. Will is dating a human trafficker. FBI agent Will is dating a human trafficker. They have been bragging everywhere that they were doing that for them. Okay? And he was stealing for them. October 4th, 23. Now, the one girl where they were like size 20s, she just went down to like a 14, 16. She still has a big chest. She's probably about 20, 25 pounds heavier than me. She pulled in next to me October 4th, 23, Maslin. Got out of the car and went to the other side and was like, none of this is funny. Other people have seen him here. Duh, you're part of them, dumb ass. I seen you up there, and so did everybody with the big truck guys that were human trafficking people. Don't be playing stupid. Huh? Will said that he's going to steal all the money for us. He promised. Their families live in $500,000 houses. Okay? They've been up in Akron. Will's been stealing everything for us. Okay? These people that are helping out and all the young kids and all that other stuff, they're human traffickers. What are human traffickers? They are drug traders that sell women and children for sex slaves. FBI agent Will is a child molester. He's a serial killer. They sell women and children for sex slaves and to be murdered. He's dating one of them. Okay? October 6, 23 in Walmart 62. Women come in now, he opened a real case with statements with me and stole the money too. He didn't need it. They were walking around. I was there from 8:45 to 9:15 in the morning. They tape an audio on every app. We talked to the officers that watch her. You mean those men that watch her? Well, they all know I have men watch me. Everybody does. FBI informant. They said she's never said she did anything wrong before. All these people have is those stalking tapes where they admitted they drugged her and told her to say it before. They admitted they photoshopped everything on her before and made everything up on her before. In those stalking tapes. That girl the other day that was bragging, because everybody heard they scattered in Maslin, because they sold the locket. That one guy from the case is stealing everything for her. He actually is. That's his girlfriend. And he's been paying her off so that he won't tell his wife. Okay? That's where December 2nd, 22, and noon, my phone's tapped. I'm in Wendy's Alliance, and one of my officers are in there talking to a guy. He said, "Is that the one that church tried to have killed?" He said, "Yes. I heard she didn't get any money on this." He said, "No, it's the one guy from the case stealing every dime since the first day for himself." Okay? I went in Target in Belton today. Some ladies said I went to the police. The police said they couldn't steal the money no matter what. They can't withhold it. And she was talking about it. I went to the police. They can't. Exactly. It's embezzlement. It's a severe act of theft. You can't take somebody's money. You can't withhold it. And then in Target on Sunday, actually, I'll take that back, Kohl's. I go to leave with my client when cashing out. Some ladies come in. Some of the neighbors we had help watch her while she's out showed up with some tapes from some girls stating that Will was stealing all kinds of money for her. I want him to find out who she is. He's supposed to be driving around making sure she's okay. Instead, he's hiring people to yell crazy crap at her. And we already found out it was some human trafficker doing it to her before. And he was to arrest him for hiring that human trafficker. And for that human trafficker and what they did to her before. And instead, I found out he's been stealing money for that girl. They need to find out who she is. In 2011 or 2012, I was in Blaylock's church. When I first started going there in 2010, key service were positive. He would laugh over the pulpit, preach of God's love. Okay? Till Vega showed up. And then it became dark. And it became strange. I had Danny and Jen, my youngest son, and his wife, her mother. My niece Heather was coming, her friend. Mary showed up, and then my ex-daughter-in-law's mom and dad were coming. I had all these people coming. A lady walked up to me and said, "Do you think you can be a soul keeper?" I said, "What's that?" "You think you can bring people back to God?" I looked at her. She said, "That's a dangerous place." I said, "What do you mean?" "You think you can walk between light and dark. The darkness one day will kill you for bringing those people back to God." They warned me they'd kill me for bringing them back. They didn't want them in the church. They eventually drove them all out again. Now I'm going to tell you, FBI agent Will, I ain't a religious fanatic. But when every agent, every officer of the law, they walk between light and dark every day. The endless temptation of easy money is always there, and how they could beat the law. It's when you give in and you let the evil take over and you become the person you hunt. If someone offered me $12 million to have somebody drug, beaten, raped, their skull crushed in, and human trafficked, I would walk away. I wouldn't want their dirty blood money. Where people have laughed, they're stealing all that money for them. Do you know who he's stealing the money for? The human traffickers. What are human traffickers? They sell women and children as sex slaves and to be murdered. FBI agent Will is a child molester and a serial killer. He's crossed over. He's as bad as Hamas. They were crying over the people in Israel, the women, that they were raping them and parading them through the streets bloody after they got done with them. He had videos of those men raping me and sold it online. I had teenagers over a year ago. Nobody should talk to Will ever again. He's a child molester. Teenagers were calling him a child molester. We all know they raped her, which was wrong. And he showed it to little as 5-year-old girls. Her being raped, and that is wrong, and that makes him a child molester, showing that to children. They were breaking in 18 and 19 in the mall. They were human trafficking people. Men were calling them nothing but fucking child molesters. That's who FBI agent Will has become and is helping by stealing and selling the case. Everybody with a case, turn him in. Over 45 children were taken last month by the serial killers and the child molesters to rape, beat, and kill. They got one back alive. Over 1,000 Ohio children have been taken this year alone. How much are they giving you? Well, not to arrest them. I had over 200 around me the first month. You fed me to the drug cartel, and on a recorded line, you made fun of me for a human trafficker, drug beating, raping me, and framing me, and how I didn't know. And you made fun of a rape victim because you had already crossed over. An honest man would have arrested him. Illegal monitoring in a home is 7 years automatically. It's stalking. You can't hire a stalker. You can't be in somebody's home. All the police will tell you that. Nobody can be in your home, not even the FBI, outside of protected light case with statements. It's entrapment. You can't hire your own stalker. You can't drug, beat, and rape, Photoshop somebody in stalking tapes. And the victim is in trouble. They were to be arrested for illegal monitoring and admitting they had sodium pentothal reports and they were drugging me. Is anything trustworthy on a drug cartel tape? Like they said, the drug cartel did it to me. Who's Will's girlfriend? She's part of the big drug guys that are human trafficking people. It's human trafficking, a big drug scam from the drug dealers, human trafficking. Now an FBI agent is helping finance it by selling government technology. He's dangerous. Do you know they have codes to get in your checking account? They could wipe everybody out and move to a different country. He could sell codes to the missiles. He's an agent. You do realize how dangerous he is. Everybody turn him in. You want to start saving children's lives? Turn them in. They're stealing it for themselves. They're the drug traders, human trafficking people. And that agent is helping finance with stealing. That's who he's giving it to. Everybody turn him in and start saving lives.